Okay, everyone, day 14. We are almost halfway through. Today we're going to work on our back. So we're going to start lying down on the mat. And then we're going to bring our forehead down to the mat. And your palms are going to come right by your rib cage there. Your toenails are going to press into the mat. All right, so we want to feel like we're stretching long, like our toes are reaching to the wall behind us. And the crown of your head is reaching towards the wall in front of you. So let's exhale all our air out, and then on your inhale, you're just going to peel your chest and your forehead off the mat, coming up just about a couple inches. Okay, so once you're there, now let's raise our hands. So this is really going to work and strengthen our low back, our low spine. A lot of places where a lot of us are very weak. So let's hold this for just 2 more breaths. And now we're just going to place our hands down. Good. Nice. Okay, so exhaling all your air out. And let's do that again. Peeling your chest off on your inhale. And this time we're actually going to use our hands. So we're going to press into our hands and come up a few more inches. So you'll really feel this in your arms, your triceps, and your low spine. Pull your core in and make sure your shoulders are not starting to creep up towards your ears. And again, reaching those toes towards the wall behind you. Nice. And then on your exhale, lower down. And just rest for a breath here. And exhale everything out. And then on your inhale again. This time we're going to come all the way up. Good. Pressing into your palms and really using our flexibility here. So relaxing your hips, relaxing your legs, just using your core, your spine, and your arms to lift and elevate that chest. Nice. And then lower everything down to the mat. You can take your left ear down and look over to the right and just relax your arms down by your side for a few breaths. All right. So let's bring our forehead into the mat. And we're going to bring our hands behind our back and interlace our fingers. And again, your toenails are going to be pressing into the top of the mat. Exhale all your air out, and on your inhale, peel your chest off the mat, keeping your toes down. And now on your next inhale, maybe you can lift your wrist off your hips. Good. And now if you're ready, raise your toes off the mat. And again, feel like you're stretching your toes behind you and the crown of your head towards the front. Good. We're creating spine, we're creating length in our spine. And now from here, release your fingers, but just take them towards the front of your room. Good. So it's like we're flying in a Superman pose for the last inhale, and then exhale, relax the right ear down, looking over to the left. Good. So these exercises create as much heat and cardio as moving quickly through some poses as well. Okay, so let's bring our forehead back to the mat. And we're going to stretch our arms out in front of us. Your palms are going to be facing each other. Okay, on your inhale, let's raise our right arm off the mat and our left leg off the mat. Good. And then lower down. Opposite arm, so left leg and right arm. Left arm, right leg, you know what I mean. And then lower down. Let's do this 2 more times. So inhaling, a leg in the opposite arm. And lowering down. And then inhaling, opposite side. Good. 1 more set. And moving with your breath at your own pace. And then on your next inhale, let's bring everything back up off the mat for 2 more breaths. Good. And then exhale, lower everything down to the mat. You can rest your forehead on your palms. Taking deep inhales and exhales. So we have one last final pose where we're going to utilize everything we just did. Our flexibility, our strength, our balance. So when you're ready, bending into your knees. And you're going to reach around behind you and grab onto your ankles or feet. And if you have a towel, if you can't quite reach your feet, you can use a towel and place it behind your feet. And we're going to flex into our feet and then start pressing the feet towards the wall behind you. So that'll start pulling on your hands, which will then pull your chest off the mat. Now you are more than welcome to stay here, or you can start to take your toes up towards the sky. Nice. Creating a beautiful bow pose on the mat. Good. You can rock, do whatever feels good. We're going to hold it here for 2 more breaths, reaching those toes up towards the sky. Nice. For the last 3, 2, and 1. Gently and slowly come out of the pose. It's very important to come out slowly and gently, just like we went in. And now let's do a counter pose, pushing yourself back into a child's pose. Now rounding the spine in the opposite direction. This should feel really good. Releasing some of that tension we've created in our spine. Again, this is a great way to build muscle and strength in our spine, where a lot of us are weak. We might have injuries. So that is your day 14. We will see you back here tomorrow for 15.